Hey, what is going on, guys? Edward here, back again with another video. This has been an amazing week so far. Um, Lots of news. CPI report yesterday. If you haven't seen the video from yesterday, I recommend you watching it. And then today, actually having the PPI report, which was another banger. And I'll explain right here. I will fully break down this entire setup, and I want you to see here how clear it is to understand that what we're having, the power of three right here when it comes to accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution to the upside. Now, I did send this to my team this morning. This was the actual trade. It was a little aggressive. Actually, had a loss, to be honest, because I was entering probably a little earlier right here. Okay. I sent the setup. I didn't tell the team that I was moving actually my stop loss a little bit. I ended up not actually losing, but this in overall, it is a losing trade. So I'm taking it as a losing trade or a losing setup, okay? Because that's where the stop loss was supposed to be. Let me explain that particular setup first so you guys can understand. And for that, I'm going to go to the 1 minute right here. And let me actually, hold on. Let me actually hide this current interval. I'm going to leave it there. Anyways, I'll delete it. So right here, in this area, this morning, I was actually marking up this. New York session was opening right here, this gray zone that is starting to form right here. This is New York session. I I was seeing that, okay, we had formed a nice fair value gap in this area. We do have some liquidity sweep, recent liquidity here, also liquidity from this low. Price is touching. Once it touch, look at that nice displacement to the upside, right? So this was the first setup I spotted, but it turns out that price was not ready to push up just yet because we were having the PPI report at 8:30, and this was somewhere at around just starting the New York session. So this was the fair value gap that I had, right? And of course, the first setup starting was actually right here. I ended up moving my stop loss below this fair value gap, but the main idea was this: targeting and equal highs that I'm going to show you right now. But right here, this was the first setup of the day. First setup of the day. Probably was early. Should I wait it? Maybe that was a mistake. But anyways, that was the first setup. Ended up price pretty much going to the downside and taking it out. Now, if you see that fair value gap, I was marking this fair value gap on a 2 minute time frame. Nice sweep, displacement to the upside, price in here, still not closing below or anything. Let me show you this area why I was interested in looking probably for a potential buy today. Although the daily bias was kind of messed up, but I was feeling a bit more confident after seeing this accumulation, these equal highs. Whenever you see a double top or double bottom, remember, this algorithm or uh, type of manipulation, it loves double tops, double bottoms. Normally, goes price goes to those. This is very attractive. This is like a magnet for liquidity. Okay, so whenever you see a double top or double bottom, and let's say we are here at the bottom, right? And you're trying to look for you can totally be looking for a buy setup right here in this area. We see that London session. We're still in London session, right? Price is ranging, then it breaks, sort of had a manipulation, right? After this accumulation, we can see that manipulation going to the downside, right? There's a lot of retail traders trying to get in here in sales, probably placing a stop loss there, take profit here, I don't know, something like that, right? What they are not realizing, what they don't see is this imbalance, this fair value gap, price is just tapping in and then reacting into this thing, just coming back into the range. And now, after coming back into the range, those who are trading ICT, our job here is to spot a buy setup after probably a potential sell side liquidity, fair value gap. You see the price starts reacting in the zone, but then comes back down. Okay. And then right here, this is when the news were coming out at 8:30. I was actually getting into the buy. I was making another position. My first position was in this area, my first position, and second position was actually right here. Ended up moving the stop loss a little bit lower. It's just that I entered a little earlier, I would say. That was probably a mistake. But right here, after the PPI report came out, this is what we had: just a big explosion to the upside, and price just ended up smashing the TP. Now, I did explain to the team that not just here, right? Not just getting into this area would be the target. I said that once the price reaches this target, we're most likely going to continue to the upside, and price is going to be sweeping the next high. Why is that? Because we're still in distribution. After the accumulation, if you go back in higher time frame, after this accumulation, you had the manipulation, right? And now you have distribution. So the distribution, expecting distribution all the way to the top. I'm sure we're going to be reaching these highs right here. So this is where we're currently at the moment. Kind of pulling back. Let's see. It's also uh, we're having a little resistance right here. The price is reacting to it. Let's see what's going to happen for the rest of the day. Is it going to drop from there now? But that's a nice distribution. Anyways, in case the price doesn't happen to sweep the highs, this is already a nice distribution to the upside. You see that my entry was actually in this area. All I wanted to do was to target equal highs. This equal highs was the main target in this entry since the morning. Since I made the first early position, then the second one, this was definitely the best one. So I hope it makes sense, guys. This has been already a very nice week. Amazing trades, amazing setups. Hopefully next week is gonna be like this. These past 2 months, November, December, were completely choppy, messed up. Price was so bullish. We didn't have I was not getting any clear formations or any clear setups to take. So I'm happy, and I'm very happy, very satisfied that price right now is actually respecting setups, is more respectful. That's what I'm trying to say. So hopefully it's going to continue like that. Is it going to continue pushing up? Is it going to continue crashing? What is it going to do? I don't care where actually it's going to go, as long as we have a good bias. Doesn't matter if it's up or down. As long as we have a clear bias, that is great. So anyways, I just wanted to show you the breakdown of this trade I took today. If you want to be part of the team, make sure to check my website, teamprofitsfx.com. I am offering a bundle right now. If you want to be part of the team, it's just a one-time payment and you receive mentorship forever. There's a lifetime mentorship. It comes with, of course, my VIP group. I do have an SMC ebook. Okay. And so you're part of the team, in this case, forever. So thanks again, guys, for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Take it easy. Have a wonderful weekend.